Let's talk about an idea that we refer to as continuous enablement, which is very different from traditional enablement, which might revolve around delivery of your content and tools through a platform, which is a good thing, and in-person or virtual training events that are point in time, which are also a good thing. But you can get stuck with a very limited view of enablement versus what we call continuous enablement, that really it's just constant training and development of salespeople against your strategies. How to sell your new products, how to deliver new messages, how to sell the platform, how to sell with insight. And so whatever those big ideas are for your company and how you're going to grow, you want to build continuous enablement around those ideas. And really, it all comes down to a plan and a calendar. And what we find is there's a simple concept of topics that for 60-day cycles, salespeople are going to engage around a single topic, not 20 topics. And so let's just say that, for example, the topic is get the meeting. If get the meeting is what we're going to focus on for 60 days, think about a set of integrated, very connected activities that happen that enable salespeople to get to mastery for that topic. So the first action might be on-demand training. Could be a brain chart that goes out with 15 minutes of content. The second component, maybe week 2, is for managers, a training in a box. They bring their salespeople together, they go through 4 or 5 slides, they have good discussion about get the meeting, and it ends with the third step, which is the challenge. And the challenge is, salespeople, we're going to go out and we're going to do these 2 or 3 activities, we're going to get this number of meetings, and we're going to build momentum. And then the fourth action might be virtual training, maybe just a webinar. And salespeople are going to hear from peers who've actually had some success. They're going to maybe hear from senior leadership, just reminding and motivating and giving vision. They might get some additional training. Maybe the 5th week or so, we're rolling out a bulletin. And the bulletin might be a video-based bulletin, it might be a written bulletin, but it's additional reminders, it's tips, it's best practices, it's links to content they can use. And the final step is just the mastery component, where maybe it's a certification guide, maybe it's a coaching guide, but it's something simple that a manager can use to say, my salespeople got across the finish line for this topic. What we're finding is that organizations that embrace continuous enablement, their salespeople are finding a ton of value, and it's just so meaningful. And as an organization, we get to lasting impact on the business.